Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've got another Master Universe comic collection figure. This time is Buzz-Off. Now, I already have a Buzz-Off from Super 7, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't that excited when I saw they were doing Buzz-Off because I have the Super 7 one, but there were a couple of issues with the Super 7 one, like this spear, whatever it was, you could only hold it, well, when you held it in his hand on the other figure, because the wrists couldn't swivel, it would just sit like this the whole time. Whereas now, if you can get it in the hand, which I did earlier, you can point it in any direction you want. So that's an improvement. Now, instead of a separate helmet like the original, or just a permanently molded one, or a different head, he has this little swiveling, whatever it is. So you can have the dark ones, or his green eyes. The original was more blue. But not a lot of difference. There was some concern that this part wasn't going to be painted, but as you can see, it is. Yeah, the only real difference between him and the other one is the belt. The other one had the more traditional Master Universe belt with little circles there, like little jewels or whatever round things are. I don't know what they are. This one is just plain like the original cartoon, and there are some differences with the faces. Now, the other thing that's good about him is he has 4 separate wings, and they all have their separate hinges, so you can do whatever you want with them, whereas the other one, which I should pull out, had 4 wings, but they were 2 wings with 2 on each. Like, kind of like the original, but the original were overlapping, so they just, you know, didn't spread out like this. But this one still is limited because they're sculpted in that position. You can move them around, but they don't really move out of position with each other. Now, the face is a little bit different. You've got more dark between, like, the helmet and the face. But here's this one, the helmet comes right down and covers it all. So I guess that's just more cartoon accurate. I'd have to look at the actual cartoon figure again to get the differences. Now, that's about the only difference, and I was pretty happy with the other one, so I didn't really feel too excited when they announced this, but it's like, well, you've committed to collecting these. So far there isn't one I don't want yet, but he just wasn't the one I was most excited about. Now he comes with Vengeance, the same mini comic that the other figures, the Invisible Skeletor and Froster came with from this latest wave, and let's have a look at the box packaging. So he's got the usual outstanding art, and this figure, this version of him, is from Disappearing Dragons, and of course we've got the instructions on how he can hold his lance, and of course the other figure's available, and yes, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I got him. He's part of the collection. It's just like completionism. It's like, yeah, I gotta get Buzz-Off, I guess, because the set would look wrong without Buzz-Off. The scene would look wrong without Buzz-Off. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the figures we don't have yet and have never had, like Scorpia and Adora and Madame Raz and figures like that. That's what I'm waiting for with the comic collection. Once you get past the basic sort of main standard figures, then it's the main sort of characters that weren't done, as opposed to the random ones that we're waiting for. So the whole Invisible Skeletor, couldn't care less. Ended up buying it because it actually looks good with all the Orko stuff I've taken off him. But yeah, so Buzz-Off wasn't that excited, but he looks pretty good. So I'm glad I got him. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Buzz-Off compared to Buzz-Off. I'm going to Buzz-Off.